What's up, guys? Tim Little. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin. Today's video got a winter fishing video for you. We got a little bit warmer conditions than we had the last few weeks, so hopefully it's a good one. Let's go. Oh, big one. That's a way to start, guys. Tactical mini flex. Another chunker. Whew. Wintertime fishing. Thanks, dude. Throwing that tactical mini flex, lighter wires, slow rolling, adding those rod twitches in, reel twitches. At least that wasn't the first cast. I think it was my third cast, so hopefully we won't have that first cast jinx today, but off to a good start. Got a whole mob of grass. Thanks, dude. That one ate the non-bladed rig. Nice healthy chunker. Thanks, dude. I like to switch off between the bladed and non-bladed. The bladed obviously has a lot more flash. The non-bladed is a lot less going on, more of a finesse-y rig. With clear water, I like to go with the non-bladed. It just seems more natural. I do throw it on a lighter rod. This is the Dobbins, this is 784. So 7'8", paired up with a Metanium. I can cast this thing braid to leader, 20-pound leader, but I can cast it a lot farther. Again, clear water, you want to make as long of cast as possible. And again, paired up with 3 8-ounce heads, Kitex, and then 3 dummies on that guy. But I flip between the bladed and the non-bladed depending on water clarity, and just conditions. That right there, guys, is why you buy a lure retriever. Talked about this in some videos past, but got hung up down there in a tree, down in like 20 foot. Sent this thing down there. Again, I just tie it to paracord. This is the Toothy Fisherman Lure Retriever. It comes in 2 sizes. That's a small one. I have both sizes, but just tie it to 50 to 100 foot of paracord, and then I put a carabiner on there. That way I can interchange the 2 different retrievers. But basically, you slide it on your line, slides down, knocks your bait in reverse, and a lot of times we'll knock it off, whether it's a crankbait, a swimbait, whatever, in that initial drop. But if not, it's got chains to hook the hooks or line and break that stuff. And then again, just got that on a little carabiner so I can interchange the 2 sizes. But it pays for itself in the first 2 times. I think they're 30 or 40 bucks or something like that. But that A-rig, plus the heads, plus the time to make it, the terminal tackle, the snap, taking the snaps off, putting the owner hyper wires on, just saved me. Woo! Just saved me an entire A-rig. Missed that one. That was a big one. It was like a 6-pounder. Hit him, came right up to the surface, rolled back and rolled over. Oh, that one sucks. It's a big one. I told you guys, I missed a 6. Next cast, get this big old dude. Whew. 6 something. Whew. Thanks, dude. 2 bites. 2 bites in 2 casts. Should have had 2 for 12 plus, but I'll take it. A 6-pounder in the boat is better than 2 in the water, right? Is that what the saying is? A bird in the hand's better than 2 in the bush? All right, guys, kind of a weird weather day. It was supposed to be really nice. It was sunny, It was overcast, then it was sunny. Now it's overcast. Feels like a storm's coming in, but it was supposed to be really nice, sunny, warm weather. But we got two really nice fish. We're gonna keep running this pattern. We're on the Tennessee River chain, so there is some current flowing. So I'm just fishing kind of the backwater, not the backwater, but kind of the channel swings and the current breaks, the eddies, and just kind of fishing that A-rig up and over that grass. But the weather kind of threw me a curveball. Like I said, it went from beautiful sunny to, I don't know, maybe thunderstorms, we'll see, but let's catch some more. Another nice one. Little fatty, thanks dude. It's been a weird day. Now, last time I talked to you guys, it was overcast and seemed like it was gonna thunderstorm. Now it's like hot. Might have to take off one of these layers, but again, just eating the A-rig. Just slow rolling this thing just above the grass and chucking and winding and just covering a ton of water. Thank you, dude. It's warming up. That fills out our limit. Got two really nice fish and some nice fish to go along with those two, but starting to put together a bag. A nice one on the 5-inch stroll shad. We're putting together a bag, guys. Man, thanks, dude. Guy right there. Tennessee shad. Little 1/8 ounce tungsten guppy. awesome. All right, guys, gonna give you a little bit of a tip on throwing A-rigs. Even though it is a big ball of wire and metal and blades and snaps, I'm still really particular on how all of my baits swim. My hooked baits, my dummy baits, I'm always adjusting my teaser baits on those centering pins, making sure they're swimming straight. I'm always making sure that after a fish catch, I adjust my bait to make sure it's swimming straight. But again, after all the fish we've caught today, I've had to put, you know, multiple baits on because the tails get torn. One thing you can do to save baits is throw that guy right there, the little screwed up head by Dirty Jigs. You thread that swim bait on and it keeps the head from tearing. Unfortunately, you can't really keep the tail from tearing, and that's really what affects the swim, right? Having that water pass through that tail really easily makes them swim sideways, makes them not kick at all. So I'm gonna show you guys how I rig them while I replace these three, because all three of these tails are shot. Again, don't throw your plastics in the water either, guys. Throw them in the boat, throw them in the trash can at the ramp when you get there. But have you guys seen these? The Pro Packs? If you guys are crazy and throw a lot of Kitex like I do, you know, this is one of our favorite wintertime swim baits, cold water swim baits for underspins, for, you know, flashy swimmers, for A-rigs. But now you can get these cool Pro Packs of like 30 baits. And how many baits? Yeah, I think it's 30. Yeah, 30. And they're quite a bit cheaper than just buying the other packs. So I'll pull out 3. I'll rig 1 for you, that way we're not doing it all day. But basically how this works, I'm always really meticulous at how my swim bait goes on. So I want to go into the center of the face, center of the head, come out straight. You want to make sure that that bait is threaded on there nice and straight. And then all you do, you start spinning the head of that bait onto that screw lock, and you can wrap the tail around, and boom, now I have a perfect swim bait straight on there. Can't pull off because of all those, you know, twists on that centering pin. But again, ultra straight, gonna swim really natural, and it's not gonna swim sideways. So make sure you're paying attention to that. Make sure you're making sure that you don't have grass in your swivels or things that are making your A-rig swim off-centered or off-kiltered, okay? So make sure you guys, even though you're throwing a big chunk of wire and blades and snaps and swivels and all that good stuff, make sure that your baits are still swimming straight. All right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Still got plenty of daylight, but it's been a great day. Great day taking off the warm weather clothing. Got my flip-flops on. First time this year, first time fishing without a sweatshirt. Feels amazing. And the fishing didn't suck either. Got some really nice fish. Stoked with those guys. 5 and a 6 pounder, a 4 pounder, a couple 3 pounders. An awesome day. Didn't catch a bunch of fish, but caught quality. And that's what wintertime fishing is about, right? You guys have seen videos already this year where I got 1 bite all day, but it was a 9 pounder. Sometimes you find them schooled up where they're all bunched up and you can catch a lot of fish. Sometimes you don't, but you catch quality fish, right? So today, threw the big bait around a little bit. What else? These 2 guys right here were the breadwinners. Both the Tactical Mini Flex A-rigs, 1 bladed and 1 non-bladed, okay? Basically, I started off with Demiki Armor Shads as my dummies, but those got tore up, so threw some little Kitex on there. But oh, and then I caught a really nice one. That fish might have been close to 5 as well. but call that a 4-pounder on that 5-inch Hog Farmer stroll shad, that new bait from Hog Farmer, paired up with that tungsten guppy head. That thing just rolls side to side, and caught that suspended fish. Just hooked perfectly right in the roof of the mouth. Then what else? I threw the jerkbait around a little bit. Had some yellow bass follow it, but no takers. And then got a TN60 and a chatterbait, that new tungsten Evo chatterbait by Z-Man. That thing's awesome, but anytime you're fishing around grass, you need a lipless and you need a chatterbait as well as an underspin. I actually broke off my flashy swimmer. Got a little one right here, little flashy swimmer, weedless to the grass, but basically fishing that grass transition where it breaks off to deep water. You know, there's not a lot of grass in wintertime, but when you can find it, when you can find that real green, lively grass, that typically holds fish. And so I just fished, I covered a ton of water, and just got those. I think we ended up with 6 fish, 7 fish, something like that, but 5, a really nice limit, 5 really quality fish, 2 big ones, 3 big ones, but all in all, an awesome day. Guys, we appreciate the support. If you like this type of video, you like coming along fishing with us, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys on the next video.